Good morning, everyone. Hey, hope everyone's doing well today. My name's the BigCraigO, or my name's Craig, but the channel's name is the BigCraigO. And today we're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. So it is the 25th of January, 2021 to 2021. This channel is all about basically getting to Mythic level, playing Magic, talking about Magic, and pretty much any other sort of geek related stuff. We talk about Warhammer, talk about comics, talk about movies. We talked about lots of different things, D&D. Pretty much all the stuff that I have over the last probably 25 years been involved in as a personal hobby and also as work. So I've been really lucky over the last, since '99 to work in the industries of the sort of nerd and geek culture, those niche obsessive sort of areas, which has been really cool. Anyway, so what this channel's all about and what I do on the stream that's currently being filmed is play Magic and sort of interact with people, play some games, have some laughs. What have I got to talk about? So my goal, I guess, each and every stream is to do as best I can, leveling up toward Mythic and getting as high as I possibly can rank-wise, trying out new decks. As far as the channel goal, it's just basically to share a love and build a community around geek culture, nerd culture, playing Magic, having fun. From time to time, I'll give shout outs to different organisations that have assisted me. So at the moment, Spectrum Games have offered friends of the channel 5% off code using Spectrum Greetings. So if you go and check out their web store, www.spectrumgaming.com.au, they're an Australian-based Magic focused business. And if you have a look at the singles and accessories, etc., purchase anything at checkout, you can put in Spectrum Greetings and you'll get 5% off your cart. That's up until the end of January. So yeah, feel free to check them out. As far as what I do, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday between 10 and 1 Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that's Greenwich Mean Time plus 10. If you want to come and check me out, feel free. I do stream on Twitch. I do have a Facebook page under the BigCraigO as well, and the YouTube channel, the BigCraigO. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to come and check me out streaming. Give us a follow. If you're interested in asking any questions or interacting, you can contact me through either, Facebook's the best way, or you can comment on a clip on YouTube. Please, if you do go and check out any of my other channels, follow if you're on Twitch, subscribe if you feel so inclined on Twitch. That helps the channel out financially. If you're checking this out on Twitch or if you're checking this out on Facebook, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe there. It doesn't cost you anything. It's an interesting platform. All of the content that I make will be put there at some point. The idea would be that over a period of time there'll be a backlog of watching where I've come from. The other cool thing about it is that as I get more followers and subscribers on YouTube, there is a monetization from advertising revenue that comes from that, but I need to get quite a few subscribers and a lot of watch time, so any help on that front is greatly appreciated. Facebook wise, that's where I post up most of any sort of content that I find, codes or anything that I think is going to be of interest about the hobby sort of side of things. That'll be on Facebook. I have Twitter as well, but that's more of just an outward messaging tool at this point in time. Yeah, that's pretty much all of my spiel out of the way. I guess it's time now just to get into some gaming and stuff. So first things first, we'll have a bit of a look at what's going on with our progress towards Mythic. So the season finishes in 6 days, so just over a week. We're at Diamond Tier 2, so I played a few games over the weekend. And we're not too far away from getting to that Mythic, so hopefully we'll be able to knock that out this week. That's the goal. Other than that, we've got the weekly winners wheel has reset, so we've got 15 wins there with a bunch of different cool XP and gold that we can pick up. The daily wheel has obviously reset as well. So we've got 15 wins there, so hopefully we can knock those out pretty quickly. And then today's daily challenge is to cast 20 white or black spells, which is pretty cool considering that they're the two colors that I seem to play a lot of. So that's what sort of the objectives as far as XP and gold goes. Let's have a look in the store and see what the daily deals are. We do every time we come on. So a bunch of land. So these are the cosmetics, so they give you that sort of alternate card style. These are pretty cool. I'm thinking that I'm definitely going to pick one of these up. I want to pick all of them up. So what do we need there? 1, 2, 3. I think it's 10, isn't it? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So that's 5,000 gems or 22,500 gold. No, 20. What's that? 25,000 gold. Sorry. So we've got to better get some gold together today then, if we want to buy any of those. All right. Well, it's all pretty straightforward from that point of view. Hopefully everyone can hear me all right. Let me know in chat if it's not working for you. We'll just jump into using the white deck that I've been playing a little bit of. So it's a white weenie sort of aggro deck. It uses life gain to make those white weenies get quite large. We say hello to our opponent, polite, and then rock on from there. So what do we got here? Okay. Yep. Okay, so we just basically try and get to 27 life as quickly as possible. Alright, not ideal. Play Helliot out there. And then next turn we play Loris and bring back Speaker, I'm guessing. Yeah, so we're going to lose 6 cards this turn. Okay. I'm glad that we got a one Heliod that we've got left out. Because... yeah, the other 3 Heliods are now gone. 1, 2, 3. Heartless Axe, getting rid of that. Okay. Hopefully they do not have another removal spell in hand. They're thinking about something, so I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see what we draw, but based on what we currently know, if our speaker's still alive, I'll cast them all onto it and then do some more damage. Okay. My opponent's just shocked himself for 3. Yep. Okay. Alright, so change your plans. We're going to play the Luminous Broodmoth. Hopefully they don't have a counterspell. They may have, but we'll see, I guess. They do have the Drown in the Lock, that's okay. We're not going to attack into this, we're just going to let it happen. Unfortunately. Would have been great to have that resolved, but oh well. Okay, so they're pretty much tapped out at the moment, so as far as that goes, play a land, put the Maul of the Skyclave onto the speaker. Put the second one on there as well. And then attack for 5 with lifelink. Alright, if they draw removal, which they may. Okay. Not ideal that we're losing so many cards, but on the same token, as long as they don't kill this, at this stage it's okay. We're down to 20 cards, so we really need to get something going on here. Alright, so we tack in with both. I'm expecting that we're going to get 2 Wind Robber blocks. Yeah, no surprises there really. So they'll probably play a wind. Okay, so Thieves to mill us for 2. And then recur one of their Wind Robbers out to do another 2, dropping us down to 15 cards. Oh, and another. Ugh. 13 cards. No removal, please. Okay. 10 cards. Okay. Yeah. Okay, they're going to keep basically stopping us from being able to get the damage in. The reason I attacked is I know they're going to do that, but I wanted to stop their baby. Oh, thanks, Toddy. Thanks, Todd. Thanks for the 2-month subscription. They're going to keep doing that basically to stop us from being able to creating, because we're over that point where we could actually create 4/4 angels if this gets through. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm expecting them to cause me problems like that. Down to 7 cards. Good game. They've got us. Unfortunately, it is time for us to move on with our life and move to the next game. So we really need to, we really needed to come up with an answer that allowed us to push through that extra bit of damage to go wider. So it is what it is. Okay, 12 spells though. 12 of the 20 we needed for today's challenge. So the addition to this, I think the only thing that I probably will play with it with this deck is putting in some solution to being able to have things recur from your graveyard for your opponent. Sorry, I should say. It's too high up. That's worse. That's a bit better. All right, let's go. This way, and then this way. Very low down this particular hand. So the idea would be for us to be able to just grow our life total and then draw into the other answers we need. Could be up against the mirror match. Going to play the Luminarch Aspirant out just to make our Alcied bigger than theirs. Let's see if they block with it. No. Stop copying me. No blocks. So we're back pretty much to where we were. Alright, they're going to trade. Nice. They may have another one in hand, which is maybe why they're going to trade it. I guess we'll see. Okay. So now I have a 4/4 first striking lifelinker. Let's see if they attack in. They do not. Next. No attacks for this turn. End turn. Okay, next turn what I do is I'll probably not do what I wanted to do. Nope. White. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is bring out the Luminarch. Play another land, bring out the Luminarch. Put a +1/+1 counter onto Daxos. No attacks at this stage. We really need to draw into a solution. Okay, we've just lost our Loris. So our opponent's made the decision to attack in, knowing that next turn they wouldn't be able to stop this. So we're basically going to race them at this point in time. We're doing 7 damage a turn, they're gaining 4. So the net gain for us is 3 of damage wise. I'd really like a Heliod. That would be quite good. So I could give one of these lifelink. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm glad that you got a day off, Todd. I'm glad you got a day off. I am very well, mate. I'm very well. No attacks this turn. So at this point in time, I'm looking for some sort of card that's going to allow me to push over the top. Basically, there's things like another Alciad would be good, because that means that I can basically push the damage through. Another Loris would be good. Okay, they've got a Legion Angel. Yep. We draw another land. Not ideal, but it is what it is. One of them. One of them. See if I can do a little bit of damage. Okay, so if they take out our 7/7, we're in big trouble. So hopefully they don't draw into another Vanishing Light or something like that before we get a solution to their 6/6. Yeah. Their Loris. Play the Luminarch. Therefore this becomes even larger. Becomes an 8/8. Alright. I'm going to take that. Attack in with my 5/9 and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. They can bring that back every turn using the Loris. Okay, they got their own Daxus now, which allows them to gain life when a creature gets played or dies. Same as what we've got, which is good. Okay, they got a speaker now. Alright, so at the moment, they are pushing over the top. It's pretty scary for us. Ah, man. Another Alciad gets played. Equip that onto here. Actually, probably should have put it onto Daxus, to be honest. Move on to the next bit. No attacks for this turn. We've definitely made the challenge for today of casting 20 spells in 2 games. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, so now they're going to gain a buttload of life when they attack in with everything, maybe. Yep. Sure. Yep. That means I'll be able to make angels now. All right. So currently they can do lethal damage in the air if I don't block. So I have to block. It's just a matter of what I block. So they can do 16 damage here. So that's why I put the 2 counters on this so that I can block this one. It depends whether or not they put all their eggs in one basket or if they spread them out. If they spread out their +1/+1 counters, they win the game. They win the game. Good on you. That's good. Yeah. Block over here. We get to 1 life. And we draw a land. That's it. Unfortunately, we went down 2 games in a row. That's okay. It is what it is. So, Mr. Todd, how have you been? You've been busy, obviously, with work. You're saying that you've first day off in a 1,000 years. What else has been going on? Have you been playing anything cool? Playing any Warhands or Magic or anything? Or has it literally just been work? This is a pretty good hand. We'll keep this one. Yeah, it does. It does. So Todd's just said that Kaldheim looks good, or looks rad, which I agree with. Yeah, and you're getting to play a bit of the Warhams, which is good. Yeah, so Kaldheim's looking really solid from my point of view. I just like the idea that it's got some really strong archetypes in it. That's what I'm really excited about. Yeah. Yep, there's definitely... So Todd's also commenting that there's so many elements that he loves about it because they're from Dominaria as well. Legends and sagas galore. I agree. The other thing that I really like about it, yeah, I really like the Angels. That's the thing I'm really excited about. Okay, so my opponent realised that I had lethal on board. I was just trying to decide which next spell I should cast. I'm really keen on the elves in Kaldheim. I like the fact that they're... Sorry, the elves. The angels, I mean. So, Wizards of the Coast have made it the angels, the sort of like Valkyries, which I think's damn cool. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I think Giants are going to be a massive archetype. Angels, elves, yeah, we'll see what else. Zombies. Okay. "28th. I think it's the 28th. I want to say the 28th. So, like, not too far away, my friend. Yeah. Remind me when I finish this game. I'll check. I'm pretty sure it's the 28th. Delays on the physical Magic product in Australia, unfortunately. But you get that, you know. So pre-releases in Australia has been pushed back in the shops. But, you know, you get that. Unfortunately, it is the tyranny of distance, being that Australia is so far away from everywhere else. It only takes a tiny little breakdown on the way here, and then all of a sudden we miss out. Little bit of port congestion, and then everything gets messed up, unfortunately. I was kind of lucky. I'm thinking that they're going to have some mass removal now. Would be my guess. Which is fine. It is what it is. No. So I'll give Linden protection from black, because that's the majority of their removal seems to be focused that way. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. See if I can upgrade, eh? What do I get at 4-2? I have to play this because if these resolve, I have to discard a card, so I'd lose the 2 creatures I had in hand anyway. So I might as well cause them to sacrifice more of their stuff. At least one more of their stuff anyway. So that resolves. Okay, so I'm on 33 life, they're on 8. They'll gain another 2 from this. Tomata's doing a good job at tearing me apart. So I take 7. And we're done. Unfortunately, they ripped us apart. That's okay. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. So I went out for a ride yesterday. with a bunch of about 13 mates, and I got a fair bit of sun. I'm going to keep this hand. I normally wouldn't because it doesn't have a 1-drop, but I thought I'd give it a try. See what happens, eh? I'm going to play this one. See what happens. Do they remove it immediately? They do. Okay. That's pretty much what I thought might happen. Otte, they like to kill my stuff. I see. Not very nice. But oh well. One land. One of these. One of them. And then attack. Hopefully this means they need to use multiple spells to kill it, but we will see. I'll play this. Attack. So play this. Probably should have played that the other way around, but anyway, shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right, they decide nah. On we go. Onward, ever onward, toward Mythic. I got a couple of new cards in the mail, so I've gotta check it out and see what it looks like if I can open it. I've got a fairly sweet foil creeping tar pit. Which I'm pretty happy about. Sure. Why not? Let's keep this. Play land card. Off you go. Off to the races, as they say. They being the Wizards. I prefer not getting any more high drop cards. I prefer some lower drop cards, please. If you could just do that for me, please, Arena, that would be lovely. Okay. My opponent is tanking a fair bit. Does that mean they've got removal in hand and they're not sure if they should use it? Or are they telling their child, oh, okay, a little different to what I expected. Okay. Gonna discard my extra Loris. Yeah. Play this. Okay. Play this, and then I'm going to +1/+1 counter on it, and then attack with these two, and a little bit of life, do a little bit of damage. Hey Odd Eye, how are ya? Thanks for dropping by. Ah, they're claiming my firstborn. That's not very nice of them. I get the impression they're going to sacrifice it. Quite possibly. Ah, what a unique approach. All right. I'm gonna cast this, and I'm gonna cast this, and then I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on this, and attack for 2. What? How many? They're up to 5. So then one more card, and then they can bring Croxa back. So at the moment it is a little touch and go. Assuming I can get another creature into play, or another one more devotion for white, I have a 5/5 in the form of Heliod. It's not terrible. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so do this. Play a Loris. Put a +1/+1 counter on this. Play a little bit of this. +1/+1 counter on Loris, and another one on Loris. Attack 4, 5. Okay, drop them down to 9. I'm guessing, looking at their what's going on, they need to remove my stuff. That'll do it. So, what are they going to take out?
Care to volunteer?
Yeah. Got 2 cards left. Oh, sorry, 2 mana left, I should say, and 2 cards in hand as well. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm a bit disappointed that I lost my Hellion, because we're sort of positioning ourselves for a fairly good resurgence. I'm going to remove my Luminarch. Is that what their plan is? Okay. So just got rid of my only viable target is the sort of thought process. Probably should have attacked them rather than her, because now they can bring in their Cropser. Didn't think of that. Too late.
I'll be even more powerful next time.
My opponent is in a pretty tough position at the moment. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. There are a lot of answers that we can get right now. Okay. Okay, so they didn't have the removal that they needed, which is why I guess they cycled that card looking for, yeah, something to do, to be able to do. Watcher of the Sphere. Look at that, Odd Eye. Your favourite card in the whole world. Maybe not your favourite card in the whole world, but definitely one that I know that you use from the list you sent me. There you go. Now, Todd asked before when the calendar time set. 28th to the 1st US, so that'll be the 29th in Australia. So, there you go. Alright. Let's keep going. Keep grinding forward. Ever forward, I tells you. Yeah, as I was saying before, I picked up a few cards for giggles. So I saw this creeping tar pit. So I wanted that because it's quite nice. Extinction event. Still working on a play set of those. Hunted Nightmare. Hunted? Yeah, Hunted Nightmare. And full art non-foil. Ephema, I think that's how it's said. So, a couple more cards for the collection. I don't get to play a lot of Paper Magic anymore. But I still enjoy collecting the cards. Mainly collect boosters, to be honest, at the moment. That's my thing. No attacks. No attacks. Yep. Und Lovestruck Beast, ja. Next turn we play a maul onto this speaker. Sure. Okay, so they have, if they drop a red land, we've got to be mindful of Ember Cleave. No Ember Cleave this turn. Okay. Oh, look out. Attacking with their 6/6. I will happily block with my indestructible Hellion. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Cancel that. Block. Yeah. My turn. Play another land. Play one of these under there. Attack with this. Give him +1. Lifelink. Give her +1. Alright, let's see where we end up here. So, there's a chance they kill Linden. If that's the case, it is the case. Alright, so I'm going to block this bad boy, and I'm going to block this bad boy. Potentially take 15. Where are they going to put it? These two. This onto this fella. This onto here. Attack. No lifelink there this turn, unfortunately, but that's okay. Robber, yeah. Another robber. Kind of glad I got rid of the two bushfire elementals with that in their hand. Okay, so first things first. We can go here. This can go here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's pretty sketch, but anyway. Can't do a lot about it. What are you going to do? What you gonna do? Probably should have given lifelink to Linden rather than play the +1. Oh well. Don't forget to give us a follow if you're watching this on Twitch. And if you haven't got a home for your Prime, Amazon Prime subscription, happy to take it. Or if you're in a position, feel free to sub. Also, if you're watching this on Twitch or Facebook, go to my YouTube channel, The BigCraigO. Give me a sub there, please. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps me out immensely because I'm trying to get to being able to get some of that sweet, sweet ad revenue that YouTube has. Play that. Play this. Attack with my 1/1 lifelinker. Hopefully draw a land next turn and play the Heliod Sun Crowned even. Gonna be a little careful here because I don't really want to lose my lifelinking ability. Yeah, Facebook page, go and follow there if you like, or like the page. this, maybe. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Resolve. Next. Okay. Don't forget Spectrum Games. You can see it there in the top right hand corner. Friends of the channel. Really good team of people, really keen on growing the Magic community, both across Australia and the world. And they've generously offered until the end of the month 5% off all friends of the stream. Just type in the code Spectrum Greetings to get 5% off, which I think is pretty damn cool. Yeah, just do it at checkout. Type in Spectrum Greetings and get 5% off. If you have a look and they don't have what you want, or you're looking for something in particular, just message them. They potentially could get it for you. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. I can't really do a lot at the moment, so I'll pass turn. One dog. Give said dog a mole. Or not. Let's try that again, eh? Seems legit. Welcome back, Todd. Welcome back. 28th US time is when Kaldheim happens. So 29th hours. So what's that? 4 days away? Considering it's the 25th today. Oh, Ugin. Oogie Woogie. Hello, Oogie Woogie. Oh, man. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, well, 3 weeks. 3 weeks later in Western Australia. I am playing Standard at the moment. Standard. Standardo. I'm going to give this creature lifelink now, just because I'm like that. Actually, I'm going to be super generous. I'm going to give him double lifelink. Double lifelink. Oh yeah, cool. Cool story. Next. You wait a while in WA. I was going to say it's the 28th of January US time, but in the year 2021. So you'll have to wait for a little bit of time, maybe about I don't know, 50 years or something. So I'm going to do 6 damage to us, dropping us to 14. I sook a little bit, and then I'm going to reward them for their good behavior and give them lifelink. There you go. Congratulations. Haha! There you go. Now I've got you. As long as I don't play that Ugin they've got in their hand, we're cool. No. Another 6. Alright. I look at it from the point of view of, at the moment, I'm stopping them from inflicting this on someone else by playing out this game. Yes, Chris B, 1984. I'm talking to you with your Ugins. Pass. Pass. Yeah, that's right. You couldn't kill me. Oh, whoops. I'm going to give you lifelink. And then I'm going to concede because that way you don't get to kill me. Now, if the goal was for us to stay in Diamond Tier 2, that'd be an awesome game. But it's not. Garlic Loaf. Nice. What a cool name. Garlic Loaf. Shout out to you, Garlic Loaf. Well thought out. I love it. So this hand here, I'm just looking at it. I've got land. I've got creatures. It's always a good mix. Do a speaker, then Luminarch, Aspirant. Hopefully draw a land. Be able to play a Helliot or something like that. Oh, look, there you go. Play this. Put +1 on this. Attack in. Nice. Up to 22 already. Okay, play this. I'm going to play the Helliot out. And I'm going to attack with everything. And I'm going to put a +1 on this just to try and mix it up because I think they got some removal potentially. I'm going to play this plus this and then attack with 3. 1 on there, 1 on there, and 1 on there. Just like that. So it can work quite well sometimes without that pesky removal. Not really. It is the number 1. So as far as the tiers go, tier decks, Mono White is currently in tier 1, as is Gruul, Aggro, and in my opinion, Red deck wins. They're the 3 sort of tier 1 decks. I'd say tier 1.5 would be Rogues, and Mill strategies generally. And then I'd probably say maybe you could make an argument that the Azuri's Esper, Euro decks are in that 1.5 mark as well. Very effective in some areas, and depends on the draw that the decks they're playing against. A mono white style deck. Okay, so when we're talking mono white, mono means just that color. So mono white is only white cards, and there's two sort of main standard builds for that at the moment, in standard I should say. So there's a life gain version, which is what this is. So it has creatures that have lifelink, and when they gain life, it gives you other abilities, I think is the correct way to say that. Gives you other benefits by gaining life. That's the one option. And then there's the super aggro sort of versions of mono white, where it's lots of creatures like 3/1 creatures. So they have 3 power and 1 toughness. So they're designed to just do a maximum amount of output. And the idea is that you play these creatures and you just bash face as quickly as possible. So before your opponent can get set up. That's the theory behind it anyway. My opponent's thinking about this a lot. Do they have a counter spell, or are they going to flash something in? Excuse me. Okay, so we've got a bunch of 1-drops and see how they're all really low casting cost? That's what the sort of the white weenie mono white type decks generally have, low casting cost creatures and spells. Whereas some of the other color strategies, like there's a green food deck. Food is a token type that's pretty formidable at the moment, and these green decks use big green stompy big creatures with lots of 5/5 6/6 creatures, but they cost a lot of mana to cast. I'm going to try and cast them all. Let's see if we can get it to resolve. I'm trying to force my opponent to make a decision on what they're going to play. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's okay. Because now I'm going to swing in with everything. So it's not doing a huge amount of damage every turn, but it's consistently building. The idea is that it eventually gets to the point where it overpowers my opponent. So, in my hand I have 2 creatures that are at the top end of the curve, so the most expensive creatures at 3 casting cost. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're countering again. So they're stopping me from being able to resolve my spell. And that's okay. Let's see if they flash any creatures or activate this Crawling Barrens. Okay, so they make a 3/3 shark creature. And I'm guessing they're going to block probably one of my life gain creatures, would be my guess. No, they're going to try and mitigate some of the damage that's being done. Actually cancel that. Alright, cool. So they stop the 2 damage getting through, but I still get to do 3 damage and gain 2 life. Yeah. I don't know if I would have blocked that way. I would have taken the 2 damage and then forced me to sacrifice a creature. Because in essence, they've stopped 1 damage by... They've stopped 1 extra point of damage getting through by doing that. And I've still got the same thing. And next turn, they've got to cast another spell to be able to stop me from doing the same thing again. Okay. Yep. So this says to me that they've probably got an extinction event. Oh, Shadow's Verdict. Okay. Exile all creatures and planeswalkers with converted mana cost 3 or less from the battlefield, and all creature and planeswalker cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from all graveyards. Okay, so pretty much everything that I've got is going to disappear. Which is fine. What have I got here? Just them all. Okay, so play old mate here and start rebuilding. Now they've got the ability to gain 4 life this turn, or next turn I should say. They could do it now if they wanted to, but they won't get a card advantage. Alright, so they pay 2, they draw a card and they gain 4 life. I can do currently 3 damage to them. And they play an artifact that allows them to basically draw, once they get 12 counters on it, they can draw 7 new cards, which is pretty good. Okay, play this. Move to the attack step. Attack for 3. I think I'll stop that from happening. Black. So what I did there was I sacrificed Alcied, and he has the ability, if you pay 1 and sacrifice him, you can make another creature get protection from a color of your choice. So I chose black, because that was the spell that was targeting my creature. Now what I do is I play Loris, and recast. Oh, yep, cool. What's my opponent doing? Alright, so they're killing him. Oh, brutal. Brutal. I was sitting back hoping to be able to get lethal on board then. And they took it away from me, the meanies. That's okay. Alright, so they're out of cards. This allows them to draw 1. This allows them to draw 1. And in a little bit, this will get to draw 7. So basically, what I need to do is I need to draw into some pump spells. Spells that allow me to pump up my creature's power. I'm going to cast this and see if they've got a counter spell in hand or a removal. I'm trying to draw a counter by the look of it. Come on! Come on! Okay, so they're going to gain their 4 life, go to 10, draw another card. It's definitely a very, at this point in time, a tough situation. So the Luminous Broodmoth, 2 white, 2 other for a 3/4 insect with flying, and whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under your control with a flying counter on it. So basically means you just get an extra run at everything. Okay, so they counter that spell. I'm alright with that. I'm going to attack for 3. Let's see if they've got a removal spell in hand. Trying to draw another one. So they're really pumping that card generation, drawing cards, which is exactly what this deck's designed to do. Okay, so they make a 4/4 shark. Unfortunately for us, much the same as last game. They're going to continue to push forward and then draw into something like an Ugin. See if I can resolve a Loris and cast a Daxos probably. Okay, cast this. I actually probably should have taken the Hound to protect this, but anyway. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Eat to extinction. Extinction. Dude needs to see a dentist, like it tells you. So that resolves. Okay, so in two counters, which they could do now, which they do now, no. They're able to draw 7 cards, which is pretty full on for us. So you reshuffle their graveyard into their deck, and then they draw 7 cards. So basically, they shuffle everything together and just draw 7 more cards, which is pretty good. So I'm going to make a 1/1 creature to gain a life before they kill my duty. And I'm going to draw another Daxos. So the... Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Alright, so this Planeswalker basically bounces stuff back to your hand and makes you discard a card. So when you got such a low hand like I have, and you misplay like I just did, should have played the Daxos first, because then I would have gained an extra life. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty hardcore. No attacks. Zinks. A Denier control. Alright. We're in lockdown as far as this deck goes. Against this deck, I should say. So I'd rather go on to something more beneficial. Don't forget to check out Spectrum Games if you are seeing this, watching this on YouTube or on Twitch. They're a friend, sponsor of the channel. The other thing I've got to remember to shout out as well, on the Facebook page there is a poll that goes on until this Friday with what are we going to do with this Commander Legends box. Go and select your preferred option so that I know what you want me to do. And that ranges from opening it all in a hedonistic expression, or could be one of the other options. Go and check it out, basically is what I'm saying. Chuck your vote in, and I'll be on Friday. I will be doing whatever it is that says there, and moving on. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's a little slower than what I'd like, but red white Boros, they're not very fast. Play the Hound, the Power Pup. Okay, so this is the looks like the equipment list. So they basically play oodles of equipment, or Winota. No blocks. Yeah. So it's the equipment build by the look of it. No attacks. Unfortunately, I cannot block. It's not very nice, is it? In turn. So it can only cast it. This particular Intimidator can only make one of my creatures unable to block. So I'm going to play Hellion next turn and hopefully be able to attack with, say, this guy or this guy, give him lifelink to start to counteract some of the damage I'm taking. But we'll see. See what happens. Okay. Cannot block. Okay. Yep. Yep. No blocks. I'll take 6. Oh my god. +1. So for take 7. Cool. Play a land. Play this guy. Attack with that. Give it lifelink. Try and counteract some of the damage I'm taking. Okay, so I'm guessing they're going to make the Hellion unable to attack, which is why I put the +1 counter onto the Brood Moth. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Can't block it. Okay. Sure. Unfortunately, there is very little I could do. Diamond tier 3. Uh-oh. Better Call Nurse. Joy. Bit of a throwback to the old Pokemons. Alright. I need some water. A bit dry. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Unexpected. Take 4. Mm-hmm. No attacks for now. So what they got there? 4. Ember cleave time, maybe? So at this point in time, my plan is to play the Linden next turn to activate Heliod, attack in with all of it. Linden. Okay. Whew. That's that explosive hand that we were waiting on, hoping for. Ow. And I've still got a lot of heat in my arms from my ride yesterday. Bit of sunburn. Silly Billy. Sure, why not? Let's keep this hand. I don't know if it's that I need to mulligan more or what. No skill. That's not a particularly uplifting name. Thieves Guild, yeah. Yeah. Sure. Both at 21. They're at 22. Being cheeky, aren't they? I'll definitely get another one of them in hand. And I'm going to attack for 1. Back to 21. Where you belong, it tells you. Going above your station. Another Thieves Guild. Gosh. Yep. Okay. So play a Loris, 1, 2, 3, they get 2. What can they cast? Thieves Guild. Otte. Another Thieves Guild Enforcer. Which is 4 cards in it, yeah. Okay. Soaring, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's see what they do. Alright, so I'm gonna lose 4 cards off the top here. Okay, nothing too terrible. And then they potentially can attack him with a Soaring Thought Thief. And that'll cause another 2 cards to be triggered to trigger into the graveyard. Take 4, go to 20. Play this. Give this fella my Linden +2 first strike and flying. Attack with all 3. Sure. Drop them down to 6. See what happens here. I'm guessing they flash this in or cast it from their graveyard. That'll trigger for another 4 cards. Yeah. What do we lose? We lose Daxus and a Speaker. Another Luminarch and a Selfless Savior. Power Pup. Resolve. Drop down to 12. They draw a bunch of cards. Shot. Oy vey. Grab another Legion Angel. Gain 3 life. There's no lifelink there, so it doesn't matter. 3. Uh-oh. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, 6 cards more. Jeez. Yep. 3 more go in there, and they sacrifice this with blah blah blah. Go down to 13 cards. Yep. Some of the life link, get rid of some of that. The last one. Cast the last one. I have no more to get. Oh, man. Losing that, the luminous brood moth was just a ball breaker. It happens. Keep it. If they got removal, I want them to use it on this rather than this. Hopefully they don't have a second bit of removal in hand. We'll see. Okay. It's a little surprising. So I'm going to play the Brood Moth and hope they don't grab it off me. Oh, 2 Loris off the top. There you go. Bloody hell. Sure. Sure. When does rotation happen? Oh my god. 8 cards. it really sucks to lose your Loris 2 off the top straight away. Let's see what they got. Down to 16. Down to 10. Okay. Two. Six. Yeah, okay. They got us. Bloody hell. Very good. Good luck to them. They're hanging it all out there. They don't have anything that does damage. It's just mill. It's pretty good. Oh. Would have been nice to be able to cast that one of those Loris and be able to get stuff back from the graveyard. That would have been quite nice, I reckon. Nope. Yep. Send one of these back. Hello. Love. And let's dance. This, next, and turn. So basically, have no card to discard. Take two, 3 damage. How much is it? 3 damage. Yeah. They put a Nighthawk to play. That's a pretty good card. A flying lifelink Death Toucher. Sounds a bit suspect. Let's go here. Move on. Here. No attacks. End turn. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just able to have this active. So can't sacrifice anything. At the moment, otherwise I will lose my Heliod. Drop down to 14, they go up to 25. Gain some life. And turn. Alright, so let's see what they draw. Damn it. Means this disappears. Yeah. No blocks. Okay. Take 3 on the chin. Oh. I'm surprised that they scooped it up. I am honestly surprised that they scooped that up, because that was still fairly precarious on my side, but anyway. Alright, so we need to get 300 more gold, and we can buy 2 of the the variant art cosmetics. Not a chance. We could keep this. Mulligan. Keep this. Throw the moth back for now. Green, black, yeah. A bit of Golgari. See what they've got. Check that out. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, not what I wanted, but it is what it is. Play a Luminarch Aspirant, see if that gets to resolve, or it gets to stay on the board for any amount of time. As long as we don't lose our 2 Loris in one go, that's all good. Yep. Lanois Visionary. Such cool art. Bloody hell. Okay. Awesome. Hey, Shuffler, wake up. Yeah, okay. See ya, Broodmoth. Oy vey. Nope. I think we'll give something else a bit of a run for a little bit. Let's try the Aura deck. Actually, no, before I do that, let's go back to decks. Have a look at this white. What can we... axe one of those. Axe one of those. And then I want to... put... can't remember the name of the card. This guy. 2 of those in. Done. So what, just for those of you that are watching online or in chat, opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. It shuts down Loris. It's pretty good from my point of view at shutting down some of the rogue recursion that's happening. So anyway, play. Yep, play through some games of this Auras deck and see if we can actually get above where we started. Yeah, this is okay. It's not the best hand, but it's not terrible. Play a little Scorpion. Little fella. Little Stab Crab. Let's make him a little bit more punchy. Do 3 damage. Okay. Another land. Oops. Go the attack step. Yes. Play a Harpy. Queen of the Harpies. You're going to remove the harpy, hopefully. Out of the two of them, that's the one I want them to remove. Yep, cool. I'm all good with that. Okay, play another land. Attack for 3. Play one of them. Sure. End turn. Get rid of that. Make it 2-2. So now we're at 7. Just need to draw another pump. So another Mogus Favors or some sort of pump aura for us would be nice. I'm guessing they're going to play something that allows them to block. Play this. Remove this. Let's see if we can get there. No, not this turn. Oh well. Alright. They're a little bit limited because if they kill the crab now, they die. So they don't kill the crab. Alright. Sure. They go up to 6. Unfortunately, I don't draw an answer. Drop them down to 3. Yep. Oh, we got a Thassa, Deep Dwelling, and a Merfolk Falconer. So Merfolk Falconer, 2 blue, 3 other for a 4/4 flying Merfolk Wizard creature. Isn't that artwork awesome? Whenever you cast a kick spell, scry 2. Yep. And then Thassa, Deep Dwelling, 1 blue, 3 other for a legendary enchantment creature, God. It's indestructible, 6/5. As long as your devotion to blue is less than 5, Thassa isn't a creature. It's just an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 other target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. You can pay 1 blue and 3 other to tap another target creature. 6/5. So yeah, pretty cool cards. Pretty happy with that. All right, let's go again. Don't forget, guys, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 AM to 1 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Greenwich Mean Time plus 10 if you're not in Australia. I stream on Twitch. If you are watching this on Twitch right now, please, if you haven't already, go and like my Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, the BigCraigO. Very helpful. If you're watching this on YouTube, do the reverse. Go to Facebook and to Twitch. Follow me and subscribe there if you're able to. It just helps me to get the word out. This is not a bad hand. Bit of love there. I'll play Hateful Eidolon, Eidolon, blah blah, Eidolon even. Yeah, you can have that one. Yep, sure thing. Play this. So 5, 7. They're on 2-turn clock according to what I've got. Okay. Slightly more now. 3-turn clock. Okay. No attacks. Oh, well done. How many cards have got in the graveyard now? 5. Whoops, that was almost an error. Something's taking 4 damage. I'm guessing it's that, yeah. Oh well. Take 4 there. Nicely done. That's a really good way of doing things, I think. Do a bit of that. Just draw a card. Draw a land, of course. No attacks for this point. Let's see what happens. We lose. That's what happens. I like it. That was pretty damn cool, man. I don't like losing, but I like the way that deck works. Pretty good. I can hear someone mowing outside. Thank you very much. My neighborhood. Sorry, hopefully it's not too bad on your side, guys. I'm gonna mulligan because it doesn't have enough land. This one has enough land. A bit more removal. Yep. Keep this. Put one of the lands back. Oh. Turn. Sure. Do a bit of this. Go on. Damn it. No attacks. I was hoping they'd sacrifice one for the other. Banishing Light? No. See ya. Man, I'm getting smooshed by this. Oops.
Access denied.
Pro black. Why didn't they sacrifice one of their... I'm confused.
Where's your goat now?
Sure. Uh-ohs.
Trying to find that gold, side on the corner feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone, side on the corner feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold. Living for diamonds and finding the match. Broken and bummy, but still got some cash. Making it dash when I'm running the match. Can't count me when I have to relax. Belly the piece, ripping the beat. Killer, killer, camp, killer, killer OG. Running up G's, running up G's. Hey, what you want from me? You ain't your friend. Got a party with your friends. Just bring all your girls. I can hardly wait, yeah, I try. No lie, let's get real. Like right now, yeah, I try. No lie.
Man.
Side on the corner feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner feeling to find that gold. Sipping on the bottle, got the next round. Mommy wanna get it, ain't no test ride. Feeling like you're lifting with the best right here. Yeah, keep killing the shit. Yeah, getting cold feet, baby, no more. Stepping on my own way, ready to fall. Call me when you wanna, baby, blow my phone. Say less if you're ready, let go. Ooh, and your friends got a party in my place. Just bring all your girls, shawty. I can hardly wait, yeah, I try. No lie, let's get real, like right now. Yeah, I try, no lie. God damn it, I'm fucked. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold.
3, 4.
Trying to find that gold. Trying to find that gold.
Oh, man. Talk about punting a game. Wow. Not so good for me. All right, come on, guys. We got 20 minutes left? 20 minutes left until the end of the stream, and I need to win basically 3 games to end up where I started. So, all right.
Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope.
Yep. Keep this one.
Trying to find that
As long as we don't draw any more land, we'll be all good.
got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. God damn it, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Chuppies. I wonder if they're from New Zealand. Fush and chuppies. Yep. Seems legit. Let's get rid of it really quick. That's 1 down, 2 to go. Come on. Diamond tier 2 for the 50th time today. Mulligan that bad boy. Keep that. I'm going to pitch the Murderous Rider for now, just because I wouldn't be able to cast it regardless. Ooh, cheeky. Little cheeky there. Little cheeky red, eh? Red-blue. Oh, chuck out a hateful Eidolon. Eidolon, there you go. Eidolon. One of them. One of these. Oh. Oh well. I'll just have to do my backup one then. Oh, a relic robber. Really? No blocks. Oh, not very nice. Guess I'll have to get rid of you first off. Play that. Sure. Cheeky. I love the way that they said that they're having a sleep. That's fucking funny as. What's this one? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh well.
Let me synthesize the facts.
I'll get rid of this one, and I'll get rid of one of them. Submit. Not yawning so much now, are you, buddy? That's 2 wins. 1 to go. What do we get as our card? Primal Empathy. 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 other for an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. Not terribly. Alright, let's go. See how far we can go in the next 10 minutes. 8 minutes, whatever. Dun da da da. Cherubim. No creatures, that's not ideal. Mulligan. 1 creature. Keep that. And put 1 land away. Say hello. And then do, oops, then do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. That and that. This and then to the attack, and then do this. Okay. See what our opponent plays. Another Cultivate. Okay. Can anyone spell Genesis? Ultimatum? Genesis Ultimatum. Let's see if they get there. Fave Wishes, okay. Slightly different than what I expected them to do. What'd they play? Exile up to 3 target enchantments. Okay, that would be a lot of them. Sure. Take 4. Yeah, lots of removal. Great. Not so good for going forward. Yep. Genesis Ultimatum. What are the chances? Here we go. Look at the top 5 cards. Okay. Yep. Pangerama. Another Fae, yep. Lotus Cobra, yep. Terror of the Peaks. Probably should have played that before you played your Lotus Cobra. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, we went backward a little bit today, but that's okay. I still had some fun games, that's for sure. We've got 9 wins in total from today's stream. And I think to celebrate, we should open a packet of Kaladesh Remastered, just because it's the one I've got more of. So we've got a Dawnfeather Eagle, 1 white, 4 other for a 3/3 flying creature, a bird. When Dawnfeather Eagle enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. Iron Tread Crusher for 4. It is a vehicle artifact type, be crewed by 3 people, 3 power, for a 6/6. Renegade Map, 1 casting cost artifact. Renegade Map enters the battlefield tapped. Tap and sacrifice it. You can search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Green card here, a 1 green, 4 other for a 4/4 elf warrior creature. Has trample. It also has revolt, which is Lifecraft Cavalry enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn. Pretty good. Implement of Examination for 3. It's an artifact. Pay 1 blue, sacrifice Implement of Examination and draw a card. When Implement of Examination is put into a graveyard from your battlefield, draw a card. Pretty good. Onto the uncommons. Era of Innovation for 1 blue, 1 other. You can put this enchantment into play. Whenever an artifact or an artificer enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, you get 2 energy. Pay 6 energy, sacrifice Era of Innovation, draw 3 cards. Restoration Specialist is our second uncommon for 1 white, 1 other for a 2/1 Dwarf Artificer creature. You can pay 1 white, sacrifice Restoration Specialist, return up to 1 target artifact creature and up to 1 target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Pretty cool. And for the rare, we got a rare wild card. So there we go. Okay, guys, just a couple of little things before I finish up for today. Don't forget Spectrum Games and their support of small streamers like myself. If you're keen, go and check out their website. You can use the code Spectrum Greetings. Their website is www.spectrumgaming.com.au. They are based out of Sydney, but I'm sure they'll ship wherever. Go and check out their stuff. If there's anything you're interested in, when you go to checkout, in the code spot as you check out, you can put Spectrum Greetings in until the end of January. That will give you 5% off your card, which is pretty nice of them. They have gifted us a box of Commander Legends. Oh, go that way. There's a poll on the BigCraigO Facebook page. Go and find it on there. Go and vote for what you feel would be the best use of this particular box of cards. Whether I open it all in one hit, whether I when something happens in game, or whenever we get a new subscription. They're the three, I think, maybe four up there. Either way, go and vote for what you think is best. And this Friday, I'll be tallying the results, and we'll be using the box in the way that is on the results from the poll. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, Greenwich Mean Time plus 10 hours. Feel free to come and check me out, streaming live. Feel free to comment if you want to follow using your Twitch account. You'll get a notification when I'm going live. If you're able to sub, it's very helpful for me. Just giving me some dollars to make the stream hopefully better for you. Facebook page, I've already mentioned. Feel free to go and like there. I post up codes or information that I hear or see. And then on the YouTube channel, looking to get to those 1,000 subs. So please feel free to go and sub there. It doesn't cost you anything. Watch some videos, even if it's just in a window in the background on mute. That viewing the hours that get viewed helps me to get to a point where I can actually get some revenue from the adverts that they play you. Share it with friends. Comment on the YouTube channel about things you'd like to see. Happy to interact with you. Well, guys, on that note, I'm going to sign off for the day. Really appreciate everyone's support. Have a great day, and I'll see you back again on Wednesday. See you, everyone.